my name is Grace Harvey. I was a competitive figure skater for 7 years, so today I'm going to be talking to you about figure skating. Alright, so how to get started. So really what you're really going to want to start by doing is getting a pair of skates. And our local rink, which is called Idaho Ice World, has a shop inside where you can get skates. The beginner skate, which is in this picture here. They're called Jackson Soft Skates, and they offer a lot of extra ankle support to beginners. So you're going to definitely want to get a pair of those to start out. You're going to want to get some clothes to wear on the ice, which some popular things that a lot of people like to have when they're figure skaters. Lululemon, number one. I think every single figure skater I've ever known has had at least one piece of Lululemon clothing. We just really like how breathable it is, and I mean, it's pretty cute too, so yeah. And then also Zuka bags, which sounds totally weird. It's only a figure skating thing. They are little bags with wheels. You can get a lot of really cute designs, and you can pull your skates around in them, so they're really nice to have because they're made specifically for skates. So once you have all your stuff, you're going to want to make sure that you find a rink that offers classes for beginners, which the majority of rinks should, because U.S. Figure Skating Association's track starts super duper early, and the majority of rinks in our country are under U.S. Figure Skating Association. So the levels of U.S. Figure Skating Association, and today I'm just going to be talking about singles, men and women. There are also pairs and ice dance, but I don't have time to cover that today. So here we are. So basic 1 through 8 is where you're going to start as a single skater in either women or men's. It's really just about getting you used to being on the ice, learning some basic things that you will use throughout all of your skating. And then once you are done with basic 1 through 8, you're going to move on to free skate, which is levels 1 through 6. That's when you start to learn some cool things like jumps and spins. It's pretty basic still. And then once you graduate from free skate, you are going to move on to pre-preliminary, which are not group classes anymore. If you're going to want to do these levels, you're going to need to have a private coach. So pre-preliminary, there are a lot of levels in between, and then it goes all the way up to senior, which is the highest level of figure skating, which is what they compete at things like the Olympics that you see on the television. All right, so coaching and practice, like we talked about before, once you start getting higher up in levels, it's really important to get a private coach, but you can get a private coach at any level of skating that you're at. They'll be happy to coach you. So there are 2 different types of ice times. You can do private coaching on either of these or just skate by yourself. There's public ice, which is completely open to the public. Anybody can skate on it. And then there is also freestyle ice, which is just for figure skaters, basic 5 and above. So once you get through some of those basic levels, you can skate on freestyle. And it's easier because there's not typically as many people, and it's a lot easier to have a private lesson on ice like that. So one of the nice things about actually getting into skating is you don't have to pay per session that you join, per ice time session. So each session is typically about an hour, but you can also get a monthly pass where you can skate as much as you want during that month, and it is a flat fee. So those are super nice, especially if you're going to skate a lot. So competitions and shows. So all of this skating and this leveling up leads you to competitions, and you can compete the whole way through your leveling process. You can compete at any level, even starting at basic 1. There's a lot of little girls that do skate competitions at basic 1, and it's pretty awesome to watch, actually. So one really good thing that to keep in mind when you are wanting to compete is joining a figure skating club, which is basically just a community. It's just becoming a member of a community, and you just pay to be a part of a community in figure skating. They'll give you a really cool jacket. This jacket I have is from a competition, but I also have a jacket from my club as well. So when you are competing, the attire is going to be a lot more formal. So for women, they typically wear a dress like you see here. They can be really sparkly and pretty or really simple, whatever your style is. And then for men, they usually wear a nice top and pants. A lot of men like to bedazzle their tops and pants, which is super fun. So shows are also another part of performance of figure skating, which you can, again, do at any level. Our local figure skating club puts on a show every year, and you can see people in the very beginning levels learning a cute routine and doing it on the ice for everybody, which is basically what a show is. It's not competitive, you're not being judged, it's just for fun to show off your skills. So that's a really fun part of skating as well. So this was quite a bit of information. So to wrap everything up, the most important part to remember is time and practice as you are going through those basic levels all the way up to senior. Time and practice are the most important things. So Idaho Ice World, again, is our local rink, and they have private coaches, basic skills classes, free skate classes, public skate time, and freestyle skate time, which I discussed previously. So they have all of these different things available to you. And just for reference, you can start skating at any age. We have skaters at our local rink who are 30 and above, and we have some that are like 3 years old. So you really can start at any age, and it's a great sport to be a part of and a really fun community. Here are my sources. Thank you.